Hello, guys. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, guys. Since this is the first day, we'll start some 5 minutes late. So we are waiting for any other students if they need to join. So we'll start in 5 minutes. Okay. Thank you, guys. Hi guys, good morning everyone. Morning guys.
Yeah, hi, good morning to all.
I'm audible. Online students, please to respond. Very good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's audible.
Yes. Okay. Fine guys. So it's almost 9:40. So we have waited for your friends. Otherwise we would have started the class on time. I guess not audible.
Yeah, it's audible, sir.
Some candidate with the name 1+70. Please check your internet connection if in case I'm not audible. Others also please respond me in the chat box. Am I audible, guys? If anyone facing any issues, please let me know. Yes, audible. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for your acknowledgement. So before proceeding ahead, very warm welcome to BJS Hub. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Imraz Khan. Okay, I'll be taking your Java sessions over here. The BJS completely Java part from the core Java, advanced Java, and the frameworks. And in the frameworks, I'll be taking care of Hibernate and tool and as well as the Spring frameworks. Okay, complete A to Z. I'll be taking care here. And apart from that, I'm working as a senior engineer, as a project developer. So I would like to give my best so that you can have a real-time exposure, how actually a project that will be developed and delivered to the client in an IT, the same kind of exposure I would like to give to you guys. Okay, so once again, very good morning and warm welcome to BJS. Yes. Okay, guys. So if in case while go in the mid of the sessions, if in case if you have any doubt, you can ping me in the chat box or you can unmute yourself and you can drop me a message. Okay, I'll be going through that and I'll clarify all the doubts that you have. Okay, so before going ahead, I would like to know some details about you guys. Like already you might have shared those details with my team, but I'm not aware of that. Before going ahead, I would like to know, is there any experienced person who is, let it be, say, irrespective of the domain that you are working, let it be a technical domain, non-technical domain, does anyone has any experience in this group? Already with those who have joined in the session, anyone has an experience, guys? Anyone? Please try to be interactive, guys. How much interactive will be there, that much confidence you'll get, thus many doubts you'll get. Okay, though how many doubts you'll clarify, that much help you will be getting in and if you're going up, going ahead. Okay, no? Okay, fine. I'll take the answers. All are no, all are freshers, I believe. All are freshers, right? Can you bring me your pass out here again? 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, which one? Irrespective of. Okay, 19, 20, 21, 2019, 23. Okay. Fine, guys. 2017 also we have, 18 also we have. Oh, great. 2015 also. Okay, got it. Nice, guys. Nice, fine. Thank you. I can see that mixture of all the pass out years are there. So it will be fun learning the sessions over there. So let's proceed ahead. I believe that, see guys, I would like to set some back here basic rule, ground rules before going ahead. Okay. So what is that I expect here is, when I'm teaching, please be 100% attentive and listen to my class. Okay. And whenever you get a doubt, okay, please do not hesitate to ask them. This is not your school. This is not your college, not your teacher, not your guardian. Okay, so do not hesitate to ask any type of doubt. Please ask the doubt. In the colleges, we know if any doubts we used to get, we never asked. Why? Because we used to get scared that, oh, okay, what if he doesn't know? What if he keep an eye on me? He will cut my internal marks, he will not give attendance, I will catch here, and there's so many things were there, right? But here I'm not your teacher, I'm your trainer here. I'm here to train you, guide you in a proper way so that it will be helpful for you to fetch the job in an IT. Okay, I believe everyone here to get a job only, right? Or only to learn. Is anyone here? Your video and audio is not matching. Is it, guys? Is everyone facing that same issue? My video and audio is not matching up. Okay. Okay. If everyone are facing, then let me check. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Okay. Let me check my internet connection. Guys, start. Is there any lag still? I guess. Is there any lag still? Yes, still a little bit. Okay, let me just change this to another. Okay, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. I believe now the issue has been resolved. Yes. So let's just move ahead. Guys, I'm audible. Please, you can unmute yourself. You can interact with me. Feel free to speak with me, guys. Okay? You can. Yes. Fine, guys. So let's just proceed, guys. Before going ahead, let's try to understand why are we here. Okay, let's try to understand. See here, irrespective of your branch, whether you belong to CS, IAS, mechanical, civil, electrical, irrespective of any kind of branch, we will consider here as everyone has a zero knowledge. Everyone has a zero knowledge. So before going ahead and learning our what are the courses we are offering here, some basic requirement is required. Okay, what is that basic one requirement is that you should be able to understand what I'm trying to speak. Little bit basics of English, if you are aware, that will be more than sufficient for me to take you guys from the scratch till the actual developer part. Okay, I believe everyone are comfortable with my English. Is everyone able to understand it? Anyone facing any problem with me? Is my communication fine, guys? Are you guys able to understand it? No problem? Yes. Okay, guys. Then that is the basic requirement that we require for our students to attend so that we can proceed with our sessions. Okay, fine, guys. So before going ahead, I believe that you guys were told that two things, right? We are offering, one is the testing batch and as well as the development. So let me give some clarity on what is the testing, what is the something called development part. If you see any kind of application development in an IT, there will be particularly two teams that will be working together. One, we call it as quality assurance engineer, that is the tester, and as well as the developer. Okay, so how does these two domains work together, even though their work is completely different? That is the roles and responsibility of the developer to match with the client's requirement based on the architect. What is that? Whatever the solutions is there, his guidance, and to develop an application. What the developing they'll do, they'll develop an application, and before releasing it into the market, that application need to be tested very thoroughly, so that in the future, whenever your product is live, so that there should be a no break. Okay, the breaking of the product is one of the biggest issue. Let it be any kind of company, guys. There will be a problem, there will be a production down. Just a few minutes of the production down will cost the millions of dollars to the company. Now, you might have heard recently, some few months back, there was some issue in something called WhatsApp. I believe everyone uses WhatsApp, right? Just for a few hours, the WhatsApp was down. The messages were not being going and coming, right? Yes. Did you guys face that issue? Just few months back, some 2-3 months back, I guess. Yes or no? Are? Yeah. Now tell me, you might have read in the news just to that few hours of delay. Okay, there's just few hours of delay. So many, I guess 2 to 3 billion loss happened to the Mark Zuckerberg. Heard about that news, right? To overcome such kind of, see, where WhatsApp, it is a meta company, right? It belongs to which one? The parent company, Facebook. Who is the owner? That is Mark Zuckerberg. They have thousands and thousands of employees, and that too such a great company. Such kind of company, software only went down. Okay, so even though there is so many sophisticated way we are developing and testing, still there is a high possibility that the product will come. Okay, that is the reason both the profiles, developer and tester, should work together so that we can remove such kind of a problem whenever a product is live in the market. Okay, so what is the work of the developer and the tester? The developer is going to develop an application, the tester is going to test an application. Okay, and here we are going to offer you both the courses. One is the development part as well as the testing part. When it comes to the development part, what are the technologies that we are going to teach here is something called, see guys, basically whenever you develop an application is going to be divided into 3 parts. Okay, an application to run, it is been divided into how many parts? 3 parts. I believe everyone are aware of that. Yes? No? Okay. If yes, then well and good. If no, let me explain you what is that. Now, you might have heard nowadays, means not nowadays, some past 2 years, there is a huge demand in the market that has been raised for the, what is that? Full stack developer. Yes or no? Huge demand has been raised for the full stack developer. Heard this term, guys, full stack developer, guys? Yes. Now, what is it exactly the full stack developer means? That is what we are going to look at here now. See, guys, basically what happens, and one more thing, you might have very commonly noticed that the person who is working as a full stack developer has highest package when compared to the normal developers. Still lagging that? Still lagging, guys? Okay. Why this problem? We don't know, guys. Today only some problem is happening. Guys, is it me or you people are still facing lag? Audio is also breaking sometimes. Oh, okay, maybe today maybe some issue with my router. Let me check one more minute. Please, sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Give me 1 minute for this one. I'll check it. Good morning. Shira. Okay. Echo. 1 minute. Now guys, yeah, it is perfect, right? Yes, guys, is now video is fine, audio and video is fine. Yeah, yes, fine. Guys. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. So let's just proceed. Hi, your name? Yes, huh? Sashi. Okay, hi Sashi. So let's just proceed with this session. So guys, what we were discussing was like a full stack development. Now, why suddenly so much demand created in an IT for the full stack developer? What actually a full stack developer or what actually a product development means? So basically, whenever you take any application to develop, the three roles are going to come. Okay, one is the front end developer, next is the back end developer, next is something called the database developer. Three developers. Now, initially, what happened? Whenever you want to create an application, you need to deal with these layers. That is something called front end layer. Okay. Next is something called a back end layer. Okay. Next is something called database. Okay. Database layer. These three layers plays very vital role. Now, what exactly the full stack developer is, and before telling that, let's go ahead, let me take any example of any application development and explain you these parts. Then, now assume that I want to develop any application. Let's take an example of Facebook. Why? Because everyone is familiar with the Facebook, right? Everyone has a Facebook account. You have Facebook account? Everyone online session, I believe everyone has a Facebook account, right? Yeah, if not, previously you had, now you would have cancelled, right? Let's come back here. If I take a Facebook application, okay, if this is my application, before using any application, what you'll do, you'll go there and you'll do a sign up for your application. Yes or no? Why do you have to sign up? Don't it directly? You can go and log in there, sign in. Yes or no? Assume that there is one more page. I'll tell this one has something called sign in page, where it will ask username and the password, and there will be something called a submit button. Yes or no? Now, whenever you use any application for a very first time, why don't you go and give username and password and submit over there? Why? Because your details will not be allowed with them, so that they will allow you to use their application directly. So what you'll do, immediately you'll go there and you will use something called sign up page. Sign up page where you will give username, password, confirm password, and as well as one submit button is there. Once you click on submit, then you'll be allowed to just sign in button, right? Yes or no? Please acknowledge me in the chat box, otherwise unmute yourself and acknowledge me. Why this is happening? Because that is the data does not exist in your page, okay, in their software. To make it available, what you'll do, you'll go there, sign up, then only it will be, what is that? It will allow you to the sign in, right? Now, when you sign up, what is happening? What is happening actually in the software is, that is what these, at that time, these three layers are going to come in. There are three types of developer. One is front-end developer, back-end developer, as well as database administrator or the developer, we can say. Okay, so what is the work of the front-end developer? The front-end developer is nothing but one such developer who is going to use the front-end technologies and develop the front. Okay, what is the front-end, boss? If you ask me, see here, this page which is visible, right?
like one sign up page, means one your name will be your for sign up, one logo will be there, one what is that one text box will be there, and input type text box will be there where you will be entering the data, and there will be one button called submit button. Yes, can you see here? Whatever which is viewable for your eyes. Now, when you open a Facebook page and click on sign up, whatever is the design, the color, the logo, the button, the text box, all these things are not, whatever is there, it is been completely developed by the front end developer. It is their roles and responsibility to develop and design such kind of an application. Sir, is the only work of the front end developer? Yes, that is the only work of the front end. Okay, after clicking on submit, whatever are they going to look after front end developer? No. Their front end developer work is the only place where they design the pages, they create all the beautiful colors, all those things, the buttons, all those things, they keep it. That's it. Rest, everything is going to be taken care by this backend people. That is the reason they have given the name as the backend. Why? Because they will be in the backend. They will be doing all the work, but they are not visible. Okay, that is the reason they have given something called back-end developer. Okay, so what is the work of the back-end developer, guys? Assume that there is one text box here where you have entered your username, password, and confirm password, and once you click on submit, okay, at that time the work of the developer, back-end developer is going to start. It is the back-end developer's responsibility to come and collect the data, what they have entered, and click on submit. Now, as soon as you submit, some data will be traveling from URL, you might have seen, right? That is what from where your actual work and the development is going to start. They'll come here, they'll collect your data, they'll go to the server. Okay, they'll go to the server where you would have created so many layers here. Now remember, in your graduation or engineering, you would have learned something called 5 layers. Yes or no? That is UI layer, security layer, and database layers, that service layer. All those things you would have learned, studied, right? That is where this is the place where all those layer implementation is going to. Now, based on your requirement. Now, what is your requirement? You want to create an account in the database. What is the Facebook application, right? So once you click on submit, this data will be pulled by the backend developer. It will pass all the layers, and after that, what is that? It is his responsibility to take his data and go to the database. Okay, what is this? Database. Database. What is the database? I believe that if in case you have studied, that is well and good. If not, don't worry. From the scratch, we are going to teach you. That is, what is the database? Database is nothing but what is that? A table that in which the data is stored in the form of rows and columns. In the form of rows and columns. So what will happen? He will take the data from front end, he will process the data in the server, and he will take the data and will store the data in which one? Database. Now, okay, sir, the backend person is only storing the data. Then what work the database developer is going to do? Database developer is nothing but one such developer who is going to design your database based on which what is that exactly how it has to work. The query development it is going to work. Okay, there will be, see, whenever you take any application like Amazon application, if one product need to be listed in the Amazon or one product is being sold out, there will be thousands of tables that need to be updated. Okay, in this table also, this table also, that table, like this, they will write very complex queries so that any one place if the data has been altered, the simultaneously it has to be altered in all the tables. Otherwise, they don't think there will be a problem that if the product is being one product is being sold out in other places, it's not been updated. Then don't you think it will go and create a problem in future? That is the reason it is the work of the database developer to write a queries in such a way that based on our instruction, if any one operation is happening, the respective database daily should be updated permanently. Got the clarity? That is what the database developer. Now, when come to the front-end developer, what are the technologies the front-end developer will be using? You might have heard very famously HTML, okay, CSS, JavaScript, and something called Angular, and etc. I'll write here as etc. You just so many other. Okay, just basic I'm listing here. When it comes to the back-end development, there are n number of here. If you ask me, there are more than 600 plus back-end technologies that are available. Okay, now here we are here to learn something called Java, right? Yes, Java only, right? Okay, the Java is also one of the back-end technology. Okay, Java is not front-end, Java is not something called database. Java is nothing but mainly a back-end technology. Nowadays, within the frameworks, we have something called kindly frameworks and all in the Java that is been available. Means using actually in the Java only, we will be able to implement what the front end of. That and all is a later part. In depth, you learn when I take those technology. So let's consider now as a backend technology. Now you might have heard very famous backend technology, something like Java, Python, C, C++, etc. All these are the backend languages, guys. Now what work I have told, right? The same work those languages are going to do. Okay, so for example, let me tell you something called Java here as a backend technology. When it comes to the database, there are variety of vendors are available. Variety of vendors. Very famous vendor. What is a vendor? Means a person who is going to provide a service. We call it as a vendor, right? Yes. Now, like this for the database, there are variety of vendors available. Very famously, you would have heard something called MySQL. Okay, Oracle, Sybase, DB2, H2, all these things you might have heard, right? So these are the technology. I mean, these are the querying language using which what will happen? The database technology will be developed. Understanding, right? Now, when the companies were working for previous 2 to 3 years back, what they used to do? They used to hire one front-end developer for 4 LPA. Okay, when come to the backend developer, they used to hire in something. Let me take 4 LPA only for the database, something called 4 LPA. Okay, 4 LPA. Now, for a company to develop an application, what is required? Basically, developers only 3 types of required. Okay, after that, what happened? They in industry they started demanding something a person called a full stack developer. What is the full stack developer? Full stack developer is nothing but one such type of developer who is capable of developing all the 3. A single person will be able, he should only develop the front end, he should only develop the back end, he should only develop the database also. So all the 3, what he'll do, they'll combine and they'll call one person as a full stack developer. Full stack means the combination of these 3. Now, suddenly what happened now? Instead of paying how many, now what is the cost of the company now? 444, 12 lakhs, sir? Yes or no? 12 lakhs they need. Now, instead of that, they hire a full stack developer for 10 lakh, 10 LPA. Now, what does they think that? Array, full stack developer means he is able to do all the work. Instead of me paying them 12 lakh, I'll hire a single person, I'll give him a more package. Not only if you are offered with the 4 lakh to do some task and just to upgrade some skills and you will be getting 10 lakh. What you will do? Definitely you will choose for a full stack developer only, right? That is the reason the package for the full stack developer is more and higher. There is nowadays, there is very huge demand for the full stack developer. Understanding, guys? Online students. Yes. Is everyone comfortable? Any doubts you have till here? This is just some introduction class, guys. I'm just trying to give you an intro. What actually an application development looks like. What are the roles available? What you are going to learn, and how that will be helpful for you to fetch your career in an IT. Yes. Okay. Fine. So this is about the development part. When it comes to the testing part. See guys, whenever we actually develop an application, there will be some stages. Okay. For usually what we follow, okay, today in an IT, there will be something called 4 stages available. Okay. One is something called dev, stage, UAT, and the production. Okay. These are the 4 stages. See, these knowledge no one will give you outside. Okay, so this is what the real-time experience we are using. That is what I'm trying to teach you. Okay, so please focus here. So dev, stage, UAT, and production. These are the four regions how the actual development works. Now, what is this dev, stage, UAT, and production means? What will happen in Git? You people have heard about Git version control tool. Yes. If you have heard, fine, no problem. Otherwise, we will teach you. Okay. So it is nothing but one remote repository that will be available. Okay. Then what will happen? You might have seen like one company have multiple branches from in the different countries, right? One from something called India, one team is working from US, one company is working from Russia. Like this, how this development is happening because of this such kind of a cloud technology. Mean a group of Indian people will connect to this one, a group of USA people, a group of Russia people, they'll connect here and they'll start developing applications simultaneously together. Today in India, now it is a morning, so we will be working, USA people will be sleeping. When we sleep, there will be morning, they will start working like the simultaneously application develop will be going on. Now, in that, what will happen in the cloud repository? They will create one branch called developer branch. One branch. What is the branch? Means nothing but it is nothing but a place. Whatever the code that is already existing, they'll pull that code into their local system. They'll work it. After working, they'll what will do? They'll do a operation called commit operation. What is that commit operation means? Whatever this developer has contributed now, that will be again pushed back to that cloud repository, so that in the next day morning, the other person he will pull that code and he'll proceed ahead from the next development from where he has. This is how actually the development works. Now, what when come to the dev region, assume that an application has been developed in this particular branch and it is ready. Now, will they release it to the market? No. They will not release the market that into the dev region code immediately. Immediately, that will be given for the developer now. Now you have developed the code, right? It will be tested by yourself or your one of the other colleagues apart from who has developed. Now, sir, otherwise you drop your name in the chat. Sorry, what is it? Okay, fine, leave it there. Now look at here. So what is happening here? In the dev region, what the people will do, they'll download it, they'll develop it. Now it is ready for the testing. Now, as per the requirement, there will be something called QA requirement or client requirement. You will test whether the functionality is working as expected. Exactly, is it working or is there any break in that? If it is working, then what you will do? You will send it to the next person. If it is not working, then once again you start working on it. Okay, assume that it is working as expected. Now next what we'll do? The same code what we'll do? It will be pushed to the stage. Main stage is what? There will be one more repository that is being kept for the stage. Git only. Okay, the same code will be pushed to the stage. Now here, once again what will you will not test now. The QA engineers, the test engineers, I told right, they will come, they will check whether what you mentioned here it is working right. Same code you have pushed right, they will collect it and they'll check. Now multiple people will come and check now whether it is working or not. That is your QA, your company, the person, the colleague who is working with you, they will test it. If it is working fine, everything is there, they'll pass that code. Okay. Otherwise, they'll make it as a fail. Once again, you have to go to the dev region. You have to test it. Means you have to develop it again based on their remarks. Okay, this is done. The QA has passed. Once again, that will be pushed to the UAT region. Okay, UAT region. That is, we call it as user acceptance testing. UAT region. Don't get confused. Okay, this is very, very in depth. I'm just telling you the flow. Okay, if you have any problem, let me know. Okay, so what is happening in UAT region? The code will be pushed here, and from here, what will happen? Again, your QA and the client side QA is there. Now they will go, they'll sit and they'll test the code in this region. Same code, you just need to push it. That's it. Once 3 to 4 comments happen, right? There also, if it is working, and the client they will come and check the demo here, and if it is being accepted, then only that code will be pushed to the production, and production is nothing but the live environment. Live environment where all the end users will be able to use. Got the clarity? The functionality what you are developing is completely being tested by the tester in this format. So development and the testing both are very important. And in the BGS, what we are going to do, we are going to offer you both the courses. Now, in the Java part, what in all we are going to teach? Let's come from the front end only. In the front end, yes, HTML do we teach? Yes. CSS? Yes. JavaScript? Yes. Angular? Yes. Means all these four technologies, four things will be learning in BGS in the front end part. Next, when come to the Java, in the Java, what and all you will be learning? See guys, Java is being classified into multiple layers. Let me come to here something called, first one is something called core Java. Okay. 1 second. Okay, welcome to this one. We'll be learning something called core Java. Okay, in the core Java, we'll be covering completely all the OOPS concept, arrays, strings, collection, inheritance, multi-threading, exception handling, everything will cover. Okay, after that, we'll start with something called advanced Java. Okay, advanced Java. Here we'll teach you something called JDBC, Servlet, JSP. Okay, and when it comes to the frameworks part, you will be learning something called Hibernate, and something called Spring Framework. Okay, Spring Framework. Now, the demand in an IT, whenever you want to become a Java developer, very first thing they'll ask you that if you want to go with a good package, they'll ask you, do you know Hibernate and Spring Framework? Okay, so this is very important, guys, knowing the Hibernate and Spring Framework. Alright, sir, then why do you teach all these things? Directly you start teaching this. This is what they are using to develop application. Yes, this is what they are using. But to understand this thing, the advanced Java concept requirement is there. Okay, this is the dependency. Without understanding this one directly, if I teach you this one, you will not at all understand. But to understand advanced Java, the core Java knowledge is. All the three are very dependent. So we will teach you all the three: core Java, advanced Java, as well as the frameworks. Clear? Next one come to database. Here one vendor, that is MySQL vendor or Oracle vendor, anyone. Okay. In the advanced Java, I'll teach you something called MySQL, and your database trainer will teach you something on Oracle. Okay, so all the three knowledge will be there. You can go for the which one, full stack developer also, or the individual developers also, based on the requirement of the company. Am I clear, guys? Yes. Please acknowledge me once. Till here, is it clear? What and all you are going to learn in BGS? Yes. And when come to the testing part, in the testing also, we have two types of testing. One is manual testing, and next is something called automation testing. Manual testing, from the scratch, they'll take you everything, they'll teach you what and all is required in the manual testing. And when come to the something called automation testing, they will explain you something called, they'll teach you something called Selenium framework. Okay, Selenium is nothing but one of the framework automation testing tool that is used. Okay, that they will teach you completely. Along with that, what and all the basic knowledge of the backend, that is Java, is required. That one also you will be getting in the testing exposure. Okay, sir, please explain the backend course name. Okay, so here in the backend, we'll teach you something called core Java. Core Java will consist of something called data types, arrays, string, OOPS concept, all the four pillars, exception handling, multi-threading, and something called collection, etc. What and all is there? Everything from the scratch, along with the industry standard case studies, we are going to learn in the core Java. And when we come to the advanced Java, we will be learning something called JDBC, okay, Java database connectivity, and servlets, and something called JSP. And when we come to the frameworks part, you will be learning something called Hibernate and Spring Framework. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes. Okay. Any other doubts you have in this one? Any other doubts? No? Okay. If in case you want to make a note of this one, I'll give you 2 minutes, make a note, otherwise you can ignore it, no problem. If you want to take down, you can take down this, I'll give you 2 minutes, okay? Make it fast.
जैसे आप बोले कि बैकएंड में
हाँ,
जावा की जरूरत नहीं है
जरूरत नहीं है, बैकएंड ही जावा
फ्रंट एंड में जावा की जरूरत नहीं है
नहीं है
सो जेएस जावास्क्रिप्ट और
जावा स्क्रिप्टिंग लैंग्वेज है,
वो जावा स्क्रिप्टिंग लैंग्वेज अलग है और जावा को सब अलग है
अलग है, कंप्लीटली अलग है। हम सिखाएंगे तब पता
जैसे
चलेगा।
फ्रंट एंड में सर वो सब वो फ्रंट एंड में जैसे हम साइन अप जैसे हमारा
हाँ।
कैसा फेस दिखता है
हम्म,
और कलर
हम्म,
जो आई थी मेरा नेकेड से विजुअल नहीं है
हम्म। नहीं, जो नेकेड आईज से विजिबल है उसको फ्रंट एंड बोलते हैं।
फ्रंट एंड
क्योंकि अभी आपको ये सारे चीजें दिख रहे हैं,
हाँ।
बटन दिख रहा है, टेक्स्ट बॉक्स दिख रहा है, नाम दिख रहा है, उसका लोगो दिखेगा, कलर दिखेगा, बैकग्राउंड दिखेगा, बैकग्राउंड इमेज दिखेगा, ये सारा क्या है, ये फ्रंट एंड है।
जो बैकएंड से मेरे को दिखाई नहीं दे रहा
कुछ नहीं दिख रहा।
सबमिट कर दिया लॉगिन कर दिया या वो बैकएंड
ये बैकएंड जैसे ही आपने इसे लिख के सबमिट किया, क्या होगा, पेज ही गायब हो जाएगा ना, दूसरा कुछ खुल जाएगा ना। बैकएंड में जो भी चल रहा है वो डेटा इधर जाके प्रोसेस होकर डेटाबेस में स्टोर भी होके आ जाएगा विद इन अ फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड्स। इसी को हम बैकएंड बोलते हैं, ठीक है। Duration of the course, guys, duration of the course will be like 3 to 4 months. Okay, 3 to 4 months. Your concepts will be covered. Okay, 1 second.
साइन अप करने के बाद हम साइनिंग में जा रहे हैं
हाँ,
वो भी तो नेकेड से विजुअल है उसमें भी हम कलर देख रहे हैं बैकग्राउंड देख रहे हैं
yes, हाँ, तो मैं बताता हूँ बैक एंड पार्ट कि ये वाला फ्लो पूछ के बाद ये कैसे आया, आप पूछ रहे हो ना।
भी तो दिखाई दे रहा है नेकेड से उसमें भी नेकेड से दिखाई दे रहा है बैकग्राउंड वाला साइनिंग
यस
उसमें बैकग्राउंड दिखाई दे रहा है उसमें भी कलर चेंजिंग दिखाई दे रहा है
यस,
दोनों में फिर
difference क्या है, ठीक है। Okay guys, we have one question over there. Okay, here also we have question. Give me 1 minute guys, I'll go with one by one question, okay? So your friend is asking, in this naked eyes, it is visible after submitting, you said it will be invisible and what is happening there. And when come to the sign in, after the sign up, it is again visible to us. How this is happening, yes? Now, if you go to the any application like Facebook only, there will be a separate link for sign up. There will be separate link for sign in. दोनों एक ही जगह नहीं रहेगा, अलग अलग रहेगा. So when you go to the sign up link, when you add the details and click on submit, it will go to the database, it will store the data, and when it will come back, it will redirect you to the sign up. जैसे ही आप साइन अप करके सबमिट दोगे, इमीडिएटली लॉगिन पेज दिखेगा आपको. ये क्यों हो रहा है? जब वापस आएगा तो वो क्या कर रहा है, दूसरे यूआई लेयर को कॉल करेगा, जैसे कि साइन अप से साइन इन में आ जाए. ठीक है, आप साइन इन में वापस आप डेटा एंटर करके फिर से साइन इन दोगे तो क्या होगा, वापस जाएगा, सारा वैलिडेशन, सिक्योरिटी, ऑल द लेयर्स, ऑथेंटिकेशन सब देगा और चेक करेगा कि इज द वैलिड यूजर और नॉट. इफ ऑलरेडी इनका डेटा जो डेटाबेस में है उसको कंपेयर करके चेक करेगा. यस, अगर ये सही आदमी है, authenticated person है, तो वापस what will do, it will come back and what will do, he will open one more UI layer where you can use your Facebook application, your chat box, your images, your posts, everything will be visible. Now that is also visible by name tags, right? So one layer validation work is done. So what is the next layer where which UI should be displayed? That also we will only configure. We will configure which page to be displayed, but that page has been developed by the front end developer. Okay. So here what is the question? Database course to means database Means what we are going to teach in the database you're asking? As I said, in the advanced Java, I'll take care of something called MySQL database and I'll teach you how the data can be taken from front end and the back end and stored in the database. From see this flow I have got right, so we can develop such kind of an application. Okay, and when come to the Oracle, actually the database part that you require, how to write queries and all that in depth that will be taught by the database trainer. They will be taking care of something called Oracle. Any one vendor or both the vendors, let them teach. It is well and good how much you know, that much is better for you. Okay, multiple technologies you can mention in a resume. Okay, in front end React will also be there. No, guys, in the front end React we are not going to teach. We are going to teach you something called Angular. Instead of React, we teach you something called Angular. Is it clear till here? Shall we proceed to the next part? Guys, can we proceed to the next part? Okay. Please be attentive, guys. I'm going to give you a very important information in all. Now, if in case, let's go to the interview. I believe till now you people have attended multiple interviews, at least more than one. नहीं attended नहीं किया. चलो ठीक है. Online people, you people have attended any interviews? Online. Hey guys, interactive, you should be there, yeah. You should be like current, immediately you should give the response. Yeah, okay guys. So when come to the interview, what and all rounds the interview person will conduct? They'll conduct something called aptitude. Okay, very first round aptitude. Next round something called JD. Let me take it as a group discussion. Okay, next is something called a technical round. Okay, a technical round. Next is something called manager round, and next is something called HR. Next is something called HR. So these are the main four. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds that is actually need to be conducted. But it depends on the company whether they conduct all the 5 rounds, or they'll conduct 1 or 2 rounds, or they'll conduct more than 5. But actually, if you see, these are the rounds that you have to overcome to crack an interview. Now, what and all I spoke, everything will come under something called technical round. Java, front end, database, all backend, everything will come in the data. That is technical round. That is the 3rd round. What about these 2 rounds? See here, you will be able to climb the 3rd step only if the 1st and 2nd step is cleared, right? Yes or no? If these 2 steps only not being cleared, how will you get a chance to crack this 3rd round? Yes or no? So don't worry. In here, in the BGS, we are going to train you completely. That is, aptitude will also be trained on you. Like what is the aptitude, what and all verbal, non-verbal, mathematical, what and all rounds are there, that will be trained how to clear the aptitude round also. Next, when come to the group discussion. Group discussion is one of the very important round. Guys, the people think that group discussion means once they give any topic, simply you have to speak on any topic. No, guys. There are some techniques, some rules, how you have to deliver your point, how to disobey with the other person. Everything matters over there. So what they'll do, there is something called soft skill session that will be conducted. They'll teach you something called group discussion, how exactly you have to speak about any point, how properly you have to deliver your point, how if some person is giving and you are against of that, how you have to politely disagree with him point so that the other person should not feel bad. All those things The techniques they'll teach you in the group discussion also. Next, when come to the technical part, leave completely on it me. I look after completely how we have to deal with the technical rounds. Okay, in technical there is something called face-to-face round, MCQ round, and something called writing round. All those things is there. Everything I'll take care. Coding part also. Next, when come to the something called manager round. Manager round is one of the this basically depends on the company that how the round has to be conducted. Now, if they want to deploy it on any kind of project, okay, there will be a manager there for that particular project, and that manager what he'll do, he will check what all technical skills are. Is it useful for their existing project? If it is useful, then he will check that, take the interview. Again, he will take on the technical part only. If it is that bit clear, then it will be sent to the HR. And I believe everyone knows what and all they'll ask in an HR, what is your name, what is your parents' name, and whether are you able to relocate. But people are getting rejected there also. They don't know how to tell and how to go attend the HR round. People think that once these rounds are clear, HR round is nothing but very simple round. Just we have to give our personal details and it will clear. Okay, no guys, that is not the thing. HR round is also one of the personality round where they are going to check your each and every personality, how you have been dressed up, how you are walking in, how you are grabbing the chair, sitting, how confident, eye contact, whether they are telling anything miss, everything you should not agree. Okay, night shift, okay. Are you able to relocate? Okay. I will not give you leave on Sunday. Yeah, okay. Everything you should not tell. Okay, yeah. There are some points where you have to disagree also. Okay, so everything in the soft skill session they'll teach you here in the how to you have to crack the HR round. Got the clarity, guys? Yes, in the BGS, you will be trained on all the rounds also along with the technology which I have discussed. Okay, so what is the requirement from my side is, guys, very simple. Please be attentive in my class, attend all the classes, and do not just how many, hardly I'll take 1.5 to 2 hours class, that's it. So dedicate your days 1.5 to 2 hours class for 2 to 3, 3 to 4 months maximum. Okay, for us. That's it. We will make sure that you will get it. You should be dedicated, attentive, and see, do not hesitate to ask anything. As I told, this is not your college where I'll cut your internal marks and all. No, nothing is there. Here, you should be attentive, give your best, ask all the possible doubts. No one is going to hold you. Hey, why are you asking the same doubt? You ask the same doubt again and again. We don't mind in explaining again. Even though we will be more happy if you ask doubt. Why? Because clarifying your doubt will help me to clarify other doubts. Some people will not even ask doubts. So don't worry. Please ask the doubts irrespective of any number of time, but let it be related. That's what I will ask. Am I clear till here? Yes? Okay, yes. Fine. Now, if you have any doubt on the things what I have covered, how your journey will be there in BJS, please let me know. When any other doubts you have. I have not started any technical things today because this is the very first demo session. That is the reason I have not started any technical. From tomorrow, I'm going to start the technical part. Very first part only I'm going to start, and I'm going to start with very basic. Why? As I told you that whether you belong to CS or non-CS background, I'll consider everyone has a zero knowledge and I'll start from the scratch. What is a computer? Before that also, why computer came into existence? From that scratch I'm going to start. Up to the frameworks part, I'll be with you. Yes? Any other doubts you have? Is career gap effect? Okay. See, about career gap effect, I have my dedicated BD team. Okay. So they'll give you more insights. Because if something comes from a right person, if it comes, then only it will be better, right? I can tell some answer. What if it is wrong? So I am good at technical part. You ask me technical doubts. Okay. I don't think so career gap will affect that much, but it will be, there is a impact will be there, but not that much, as because now you can see again the industry has started hiring. There is a lot of openings coming now. Okay, now what is that? Big company layoffs, everything is done. Now slowly industry is again picking up the pace to hire the student. Now recently we conduct offline drives and all online drives and all. So what is happening? It is picking up the pace. So more depth about that career gap, my BD team is there. They'll give you clarity on that. Any other thing? And when come to the fees part, yes, sure. I'll take it. Here, whether it is a testing or development, what is that? The course fees is something called 25,000. Okay, and if you're not, you can pay the fee at one shot. Okay, if one shot, if you are paying, the fees will be 23,000. Okay, 2,000 rupees discount. If you are not able to pay in one shot, you want to make it a part payment, means you have to pay 25,000. Okay, the in-depth details of the fee payment part, also my team will be there. They will give you a complete clarity. Okay. Any other doubts you have? I have told you what and all things we are going to learn. What are the technologies, fee part, course timing, everything we have. No doubt. Is everyone comfortable with me? Yes. Okay, guys. So let me check if there any other information need to be given. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Okay. So in backend only Java. Yes, I'll be taking care only the Java part, complete Java part. For the front end, a separate trainer will come and take the class, and for the database, separate for that database trainer will come. But entire backend part, I'll take completely. Okay, along with industry standard case studies. Nowhere you will get those kind of case studies. Such a sophisticated, highly researched case study like real-time development you will be doing. We will going to train you on those case studies. Okay, Python, .NET. No, guys, I'm going to take only the Java part. Okay, only the Java part. Python with Selenium. I guess this is goes for Java and Selenium. Python, I'm not sure. I don't think so. It is there. Just to ping in the group. The admin is there, right? In the WhatsApp group. They'll give you clarity. Okay. Oh, sure. Give me 1 minute. I'll check is there any other information need to be delivered. Just stay on the line 1 minute. Okay, guys. Raise your hand. CS background testing. Same, guys. Testing course duration will be the same. Okay. Why Node.js is not preferred over the Java? Why backend is a Java demand mean stack developer? After completing this course, expect any package should we get? Okay, let me come back from top. What other questions is there? Raise your hand for the CS. Okay. Why Node.js is not preferred over the Java for the backend, as it has a high demand in the mean stack developer? Okay. See, guys, there are Okay, there is one very interesting question your friend has asked. Why Java you people are preferring? Why not about something called Node.js, something called mean stack, MERN stack is there? Okay, you'll get exact answer in our demo sessions only. You need not to pay any fees. Okay, in demo sessions only, I'll give you the exact clarity why Java, not in you see more than Node.js. There is something called Python also, right? Very high demand, high package is there, right? Why more than Python, Java you should prefer? I'll give you the clarity in tomorrow's. Okay, don't worry about that. After TOEFL completion, what is the expected path? Okay, currently what I'm 1 second. If you want to learn Python or .NET full stack, is there any possibility to join BGS? Python. See guys, .NET and all, I'm not sure. We are not offering .NET course. Python, they are offering. You can contact the team. They'll give you a clarity. But before attending that, just attend my demo classes tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and I'll give you a clarity why you should learn Java only, being a fresher, so that you will get more clarity. Right? Okay. I'm looking forward to learn only automation testing. Do we have a difference batch? Yes, guys, there is a testing batch only. So you can contact the team, they'll give you clarity on it. Okay. Separate only testing you have to learn means see automation testing, which I mentioned, to learn or do automation testing also, there is a requirement of knowing the backend language. Okay. Without knowing the backend language, you cannot write a code in automation. No, automation means nothing but it is not a tool, it will work automatically. For that, you have to write a code only. Okay. For that, you will just contact the team, they will give you complete clarity. Okay. Guys, is it clear? Okay, guys. That's it from my side for today. Please attend my demo sessions tomorrow. You'll get all the other clarity, and what are the doubts is there, you'll clear. Okay. Do not miss my session. Please to attend tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Tomorrow, the same timing, 9:30. Same timing. Okay, guys. Thank you.